You asked a question about when your milk supply is well established, and this usually happens the first couple weeks of life. When your baby's first born, you produce colostrum, and then about 2 to 6 days after delivery, you actually start making milk. Now, you essentially put in your whole milk order for your entire breastfeeding experience during the first 2 months. Your body's pretty sensitive to changes like the frequency of feedings, your diet, like how many calories you're eating, and whether or not you're drinking enough water. But after that, if breastfeeding has been going well, your milk supply is usually pretty established. Breastfeeding is a supply and demand type of function where the more you nurse your baby, the more your body is stimulated to make milk. So if you're nursing your baby frequently, then your body will make milk. But if you stop nursing your baby frequently, like cut out feedings or decrease the amount of time you nurse your baby during each session, or slowly increase the amount of time between each nursing session, you'll start to notice a decrease in your milk supply. And this will happen at any point. Now, it sounds like you've been breastfeeding your baby for more than a year, and that's awesome that you've gotten this far. At this point, your milk supply is definitely well established because you've got to this point. And if you're wanting to wean, then you do it slowly, like I described earlier, where you slowly increase the amount of time between feedings, cut out one feeding every 2 to 5 days, and slowly decrease the amount of time you let your baby nurse when they are latched on. The time at which you decide to wean is totally up to you and your baby. If breastfeeding is still going well, then it's great to continue. But if at some point you decide to quit or your baby starts to naturally wean, that's okay too. Just remember to do it slowly to prevent complications like engorgement and mastitis and clogged ducts. If you have any other questions for me in the future, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.